Welcome to another segment of the Drexel SEMA Show. It's a pleasure to have this conversation today with someone I've known for a very, very long time. And this conversation really is about Haiti. We feel a lot of Haitians have left Haiti and continue to leave Haiti to come to the Turks and Caicos Islands, to the Bahamas, and many other places. But this gentleman he was one of those persons who had left as well, but he decided to return to Haiti. And so I want to understand, why he returned to Haiti, what do you think he could do to encourage the Haitians to remain in Haiti? So it's my pleasure to have Mr. Victor, Pastor Victor, on my show today. Pastor Victor, welcome to my show.
Thank you, Elder Simo, Mr. Simo. God bless you. It is a privilege for us to be here today to talk on your show. I thank God for you because I see how the show promote people, help others, because I always watching it.
Thank you.
And it's good to be here.
Thank you. So tell us, for the people who are watching, tell us a little bit about your background, about yourself.
I am Victor Wilgens. I am a pastor, a minister, and I am married to Manushka. I have 4 kids, and then I am a CEO of Bell IT. It's a company. We are the co-founder the company Bell IT, and then we working on real estate. It's a real estate company. And also I am the CEO of Victor Farm Agriculture. It's an agriculture farm. And then we work on pigs. We make pigs and chicken. Yeah, the farm, we get pigs and chicken on it. But we are continue to work, and then I'm the president of a mission. It's an indigenous mission, and then it's the Asian people who come together to make it because we believe in that. We are working together to make Asian people come together to do good stuff,
Awesome.
And then in the kingdom of God.
That is awesome, and congratulations on all your businesses and also, the work that you're doing, spreading the word of God and trying to bring the people of Haiti together. That is great. Pastor Victor, tell us, how was life like growing up in Haiti?
I can say life it's good like everywhere, but like everywhere also, some part always have some, some troubles sometimes, especially in Port-au-Prince. But the life in Haiti it's going good. And then especially when I grew up in Haiti, the things was very nice.
Okay.
And then because I born on 1985.
Okay.
When I grew up, everything was good, especially for our food, because the way they feed us, all those stuff was very good. And then we go, we know some good stuff. But after years on years, and then, but until now, I can say everything, especially in the countryside, everything is good because when the people go, they feel in the atmosphere, they find good stuff, especially natural organic food to eat, and you grow your own stuff to eat. It's a good privilege because
yes,
when you do that, you grow your own stuff, and you can come, you from school, you get the fruit, you get mangoes and the trees, you eat. It's a nice stuff. And then, yeah, the life was very good.
that is awesome. So okay, I know you migrated to Turks and Caicos. Why did you leave Haiti to come to the Turks and Caicos?
But basically, I was living in Haiti because my mommy was in talks. Uh,
Oh,
my mommy was in talks. She chose to make me come in talks. But based on my vision also, even I'm not really a big man, a adult in that time, but I was thinking in my mind, I always have something inside of me for Haiti. I
okay.
always think to come back because I can serve, I can give something to my country, but I can give something back because it's here I born, it's here I grow, but I always feel I have something inside of me to give back. But that's always in my mind. Even I was everywhere. I always talking about. I always said I have to go back in my country to do
That is
something.
awesome.
And then
I'm glad to
yeah,
hear that.
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
So how long were you in Turks and Caicos?
Uh big I was in talks for at least 12 years. But
12
before I
years.
was, yeah, 12 years. I was in Bahamas also.
Oh, how long?
Yeah, I was in Bahamas at least for 2 years.
2 years. So 2 years in the
Yeah,
Bahamas and 12 years in Turks. Okay.
yes.
Okay. And what did you do in the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos?
But in the Bahamas, the plan was to go in United States.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the plan. But that was my mommy plan to send me to United States.
okay.
But that was not happening. And then after that, she chose to let me go in talks.
Okay.
But I passed 2 years, but I was working. I did what I found to do, what I can. And then I did as immigrant, you find what you can to do. And then after that, when I was in talks also, first of all, when I reached in talks, I was in, I forget the name of the school, Miss Claire
Oh,
School.
yes. I know you're talking about. I
Yeah,
know the
Miss Claire
right
School.
way.
And yeah, and
It's yeah, New Age Academy.
New Age Academy,
Yes.
and I was study and then computer skills, all of those stuff. And after that, I was working at Amaniara Hotel, and then I was working for 9 years at
Okay.
Amaniara,
Okay.
and then Norris Point. I was in the engineering part, and then
Okay.
I was working for 9 years there.
Okay. So when did you return to Haiti?
I returned on 2015.
2015. Oh, so okay. So basically it's about 6 years now.
Yes, I get 6 years.
And what I know you say you had a passion to
Hmm.
always do something for Haiti. So why did you
Yes.
decide to go back and well, what is it that caused you to go back in 2015? Why didn't you go back earlier or later? Why decide to go back in 2015?
But in that time, I was planning. It was a planning, and then I was planning, and also the calling. I can say that the calling and God give me.
I got you.
I feel in that it was the best time and that time to leave and to come back.
Got you. That's awesome. So you know God was calling you and that was the time for him to
Yeah.
call you.
Mhm.
Now, Pastor Victor, based on what you said earlier, it seems that life is very good for you in Haiti. You have multiple businesses, you have your own farm and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So why do you think then that if life is good for you, which I believe it is, why do you
Mhm.
think then that many Haitians are leaving Haiti, risking their lives, coming on these boats and to the Turks and Caicos Islands and in the Bahamas? Why are they taking that risk? Why don't they remain in Haiti like how you are now back in Haiti and making something great out of your life?
Okay. First of all, I want to tell you, we have some people who stay in Haiti, who remain, who stay, who working, who do good. But
Yes,
we have some people like that. We have some people who don't want to leave the country too. But
because
we
they
have
think it's
some
better.
people,
They think it's better off. They're better
yeah,
off in another country.
yeah. We have some people who want to live, who want to live. Uh, I feel is based on our education system for the, I can say for the past 30 years or the past 20 years, let me put it like that. We have some people, they educate, especially my generation, to live. You feel that when people talking, they show other country much better than our country. We feel some people who live Haiti, when they come back, they present themselves like God. They
Oh,
show other people, even sometimes where they are, things not really, really good, but the way they present themselves to others, for our brothers and sisters in Haiti, they show like they are in paradise.
I see. So
Now,
they act like they have this
yes,
great life and they're living this great
yeah,
life. Oh,
sometimes based, I was in talks. We have some people who are living in the bush, in the bushes, illegal immigrant. Sometimes when they talking in the phone with others in Haiti, they tell, I am drinking wine. They show, they said things will not exist really.
so
They
they
present
basically they pretend to be like they're living this great life when in fact they're living in a
yes.
business. And so
Now
that
they,
encourage other people to leave.
yeah, they make people want to come to see, not only talks, but in everywhere. We have that. That's the first thing. Secondly, also, I can say the religious people do it because we have so many missionaries who come in Haiti. When they come, I don't want to say they make mistake. I don't want to say that, but sometimes they help. But our people, or some people think like those people where they are, it's like they take money and they like money. How I can say it, like money was in the uh everywhere you pass, like you find
Oh,
money.
like the expression we use, like money growing tree.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Like it's
Like
still is
because
available, you can get it there. Yeah,
yes,
I understand what you're saying.
my people misunderstood. Those people come to help because they follow the Bible principles. They think because those people, because many times when the missionaries come in Haiti, like you were, you used to
Yes,
come,
yes.
you try, you come together, you put what you get to come to help. It's not because you have a tree of money. It's not because you understand,
I
but
understand.
our people, based on that time too, they think. Some pastors also, they stay believe on missionaries, on foreigner people. When they preaching, they show how things going on, and especially when they traveling. When they come, they show people how life is good, like it is nothing. Those people now try to understand like it is nothing, because the leaders, the school teachers, the pastors, everyone going in the same ways. Our government do the same foolishness, because the people who lead us for the past 20 years, they always show Asian people how our help always from outside.
I
You
understand.
understand me? They
I
always
understand.
think American people will come, Canadian people will come, because those people, when they have problem, they come together. They use their mind to resolve the problem. They don't everything now. Our leaders do that, the foolishness, that the same foolish, because they always show when something happened. They always say, okay, we are waiting to American to come. We are waiting, based on that,
Mm,
those our people, like you are a daddy, you are a father.
Yes.
Your children see everything, it's the neighbor you call. Everything it's someone you call. They don't believe in themselves anymore. They
Ah,
all
so
come.
I got you. So rather than them trying to come together, they
Yes,
prefer bringing some outsiders to see if they can solve the
yes, they
problem.
prefer
Okay.
expect something from outside. When we do that like that, I try to explain you know, how that come,
Yes.
because now our people come to understand life it's outside, it's not in Haiti. That's our problem. That's
Mm,
why me, when we come, we show people, even in the religious part, we try to show the people we are the same God other people serve.
that's that.
We serve the
That's
same
right.
God.
That's right.
We always teach them to see, to come together to receive the blessing of God. When we come together, God will do so many stuff with us.
Yeah.
And then we try to let them understand life it's here in Haiti, it's not outside. Yes, you can go outside to do some stuff, but you cannot put your hope it's outside of Haiti. You can bless all those kind of things. That's, I can say, based on the education, the system education, you know, we for the past 20 years we use, that become our problems.
And so
Because if we
everybody,
say,
so everybody wants to go to these places that is being portrayed that life is better,
yes,
the grass is greener.
yeah,
And then
you have
sometimes,
some you have some parents also who are outside, they always try to make their children come, you know, leave the country also. Even they are in United States, you know, or they always try. And also one thing they do also, because I can say it, when they are outside, they don't teach the people to be responsible in Haiti. How I can say it, they always try to send something, like the people sit down, they don't do nothing, they waiting for the money from outside. When the money come, they eat, they only use that for
ah,
eating, to pay school, don't do nothing more, they don't create nothing more. That's the
okay.
problem now we
So
confront.
so rather than them trying to start a business or look for a job, they rather sit down and wait for people, their family and friends,
Yes.
to send them money.
Yes,
Oh,
to sit down to send monies every week or every month for food, for, you know, to pay out the rent,
I
and
understand what you're
then
saying.
to pay school, and they don't do nothing. They expect also one day they will leave the country. That means
Mm,
they don't do nothing here. They don't try to you know, to reproduce themselves,
yeah,
to express themselves, to create nothing.
I understand. And Haiti is such a rich country in terms of, you know, the
Yeah,
resources they have.
because we have resources. The
Yes.
resources here. If we don't go too far, since then back, the Haiti was produce stuff. We have things there. We can produce stuff. We have the land. The land is good. We can use it for agriculture because we blessed with it.
You're absolutely right. So, you know, I think we just had a boat come in recently as well. And I hear everything you're saying, which is so positive. So so in addition to what you just said, what other messages can you give to the people who are risking their lives coming in by boat?
Ah,
What do you say to them?
but we are doing a great job right now because we're teaching the people. But right now, I will use your show to tell my brothers and
Yes.
sisters. Sometimes they they use so many. They use money, good money, because sometimes people use even uh 10 grand, 10,000 US money. Sometimes they sell their own stuff, they sell house, they sell, you know, so many precious stuff to leave the country. But I will tell them, I will repeat it, the same place they go, they have the same land with us, they have the same atmosphere many times, one thing they have to do, they have to think to create.
Yeah.
They have to create stuff.
Yeah.
They have, because many countries go, people don't sit down. They do stuff. They create stuff. You see people moving.
Yeah.
They take time also to create, because one our problem also based on the teaching of the gospel. Some people believe everything will from the heaven also. They don't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
That's a mistake also. That's why we teach the people to be responsible. God created us to be responsible in the earth.
Absolutely.
God give us a mission. We have to do something where we are.
Yes.
It's the best way also to glorify God. And then the missionaries, the people who from outside, they do stuff in their countries.
Yeah.
We teaching, we want to let our brothers and sisters believe that sometimes they expend some good money to leave the country. It's not successful. They send them back.
They use all their savings.
Yes, all the savings they have, but we want to tell them they can create stuff, because where they are, they can create stuff. Because sometimes if you are in Port-au-Prince, you can say we don't have life in Haiti, but Haiti, it's not Port-au-Prince. You can live because you have so many countryside. You can driving at least for 2-3 hours. The land is there, nothing there. Like
how big is Haiti?
It's almost 27 kilometers square kilometers.
Okay, 27 kilometers. All right. And what's the population of Haiti?
Right now we are 13 millions.
13 million. Okay. Yes, 27. Is it 27,000? I mean, 20. You say 27.
27. Yeah, 27 square kilometers.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Or I think it can be around 35 miles, something like that.
Probably bigger than that.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah, it's because Turks and Caicos, I think, is 166 square miles.
Square mile. I said 30,000 square.
30,000 square.
Yeah,
okay.
30. I said 30,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So based on what you're saying, that you believe that the people in Haiti can make it if they come together.
Yes.
And create opportunities and become entrepreneurs. You believe they can make it. And they don't have to just stay in Port-au-Prince. There are other parts of Haiti that they could go to.
Yes. And one thing I want to say too, and then I want my people to know that when you see problems, it's opportunity to do something. Because most of the time, my people my generation, I want to say that, my generation, when they see problems, they cry. Problem don't come to make you cry, it come to show you what you can do, how you can do something, how you can resolve something to make money.
I like that.
Because based how they give some teaching and preachers, some people, everybody, come on it to teach them, like when they see problem, to call God or to sit down to let the problem fit. No, when we see problem, we have to believe it's an opportunity to do some stuff, to do something, to create something, and to be successful in your life.
You're absolutely right, because sometimes people run away from problems. But problems, like you say, or failures that I call it, you could use that as opportunities. And I think that's part of the problem, that like you say. Now in Turks, so based on what you're telling me, that it seems in order for us to stop the sloops from coming to Turks and Caicos, the people of Haiti needs to be educated. That
Yes.
all the grass is not greener, that they could make it in Haiti. Stop leaving the country. And so to me, education is very important to stop sloops and from coming to the Turks and Caicos or go anywhere else.
Yeah, it's a best way we can stop it when we have leaders who tell the people how things supposed to be. When I say leaders, religious leaders, public people in government, everywhere in the school, and especially also we have to, because some people destroy the people with information. They give them bad information.
Right.
Like
and they believe whatever people tell them without checking for themselves.
Yeah. Some people who organize the loop stuff, when they go to the people, they tell them they will reach when they reach over there in talks, everything will be fine. It's not true.
And sometimes they think they're going to Miami.
Yes, they give them wrong information to get them. They give them wrong information to get their monies. That's why we have to work on that. I'm working. I want to tell I am working. I'm working because I do what I can to teach young people, to teach people we meet, to tell them how. I don't say don't leave the country, but you can leave it legally.
Yes.
You can work, especially when we work before. I always said that if we go 10 years past, we didn't have too much problem for American visa or some stuff like that, because based on our economies, was running not, but right now they don't want to give us visa because our economy, shut down, everything break down, people don't work. That's why they don't give you. But when you work,
also feel that if they give visas to you, you're gonna
you will
staying, longer than what your visa's for, and they see it as a risk.
Yes, but when you work, you have something to do, they see you will not stay.
True.
They will, because you have something to do in your country. You're doing some stuff. With that, I tell you, Mr. Simon, we have to continue to work, but it's not one day everything will be stopped.
No, it doesn't happen overnight.
But if we work, especially in the because it's not everywhere they can organize to get, because you have some special place.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah, it will take time to do it. And then I think with informations, when we give the people good informations, but right now I can say the nature do some good stuff for us. Even some people continue to take the loops, to risk their life. But right now, some people start to understand.
Oh, that's good.
With COVID-19.
Yeah, that's good, but unfortunately, we don't see that here, because we continue to see an increase in sloops.
Yes.
Even so it's good that you're seeing it from your end, but from our end, we don't see any difference. We see people continue to risk their lives to come to Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
Now, in addition to farming, I mean, what other opportunities they could do?
But
give us some examples of some of the things they could do.
But it's not only the farming, because we have nice beach.
Yes.
Yes. And we have technical stuff, because so many stuff we take them outside right now. Before it wasn't like that. Right now, most of the time, most of the things we consume right now, we take them outside.
You export a lot of things.
Yeah, right now we import. Right now.
Oh, we import?
Yeah, we import some stuff.
But you could do that, but you don't have to, you're saying. You could do that yourself in Haiti.
Yes, we can do them in Haiti.
Right.
That's we have to in technique right now also we in our education system we try to help the young people understand it's not only graduate at school who make you something. We have some technical stuff you can do in your life
That's it.
and then to produce to make stuff. That's why we are working basically on that because before the people believe when they finish graduate high school that will make them something.
Okay. So now you're
And
promoting the
then
tactical schools.
technical stuff because
Okay.
it's not everybody will have access to finish to graduate high school to make a doctorate.
Yeah.
That's a problem for us because they teach when you get doctorate it's in that time you be someone.
I know that's the same thing. I think most countries like that. There's a lot of emphasis on these certain professions, but the tactical thing, and you even make more money from the
Yes, make more
tactical.
money. That's why right now we
Correct.
promote that. Right
Okay.
now we promote for tech because we have so many people who finish, who graduate at school, who study some stuff, they cannot do nothing.
Right. Right.
Because the way they think, when they finish study all those stuff, they don't find job here. They want to leave the country.
Yes. Naturally. Yes.
You understand? Because the things they expect, the way they told them the stuff, they see it's not true.
Right.
They see they don't have place here. They have to leave. That's why we promote technical stuff right now for people to learn quickly and then to create more stuff.
Yeah, that is awesome. But one of the challenges most individuals have, especially citizens, is having access to capital, having money. And so how will, you're encouraging the Haitians to return home or don't leave Haiti, but where will they get the money from to start a business? How will they get the money?
But first of all, I am teaching, let them come together.
Okay, come unite.
Put their monies together, especially when if 40 people pay 2,000 US money to go talks, it's 80,000 US money. When you change,
right.
when you take 80,000 US money, you change it in our currency.
You're right.
It's a lot of money.
So rather than spending $2,000 risking your life coming on a sloop, you're saying, why don't they come together, put their money together, and build businesses and create opportunities? I like
create opportunity. We do it right now for people because in the churches we let the people come together. We make them put the money together. We don't believe in the bank system we have right now because they don't do it for the people in the low level. We let the people come together. They create their own system, financial system, and then they every week people can have access to have credit, and then we build them. But I think it will take time, but we see result because the people right now they working together. I will continue to tell the people, come together. We have to quit stuff together. We have to pay attention to say, okay, let us come together, because before technical industrial stuff, my grandfather, my ancestor, they work together. They have something called combit.
Yeah.
Combit, it's something like 40 people come together. They say today they will work in your farm, your land. They work. Next day for another one, until they continue to work for the whole month.
Yeah.
Every day for someone. they call combit.
Yeah.
We didn't, but they make they create stuff, they make agriculture working.
Yeah.
But I will say right now, we can come together. We have to continue to come together. And then don't let the people, the captain people, the people who have boat, who want to organize loops, come to tell you they hope it's outside. You use your mind, find other people who want to do good stuff, great stuff, and then come together. Pray. God will answer you. You will do some good stuff. I believe with that we can do some stuff.
It can make a whole lot of difference. Are you aware of any other Haitians who have left the Turks and Caicos to return home, like what you have done? Are you aware of other people doing that?
Not really, but I have some people who left United States. I have some people who left Canada. I find them, they are doing good because they come, they do some, and also they use their experience to, you know, to help. That they are doing good. I have hope. I have hope right now because 20 years before, it wasn't like that. People don't leave their country 20 years before, 30 years before. And then I think with God guidance and then with knowledge and come together, use what we have, we will do some good stuff. And then I don't say today or tomorrow, but we will do some good stuff.
Yeah. So what I like about this is that there are over 13 million people in Haiti. So when you create a business, your market size is pretty good that you could, you know, imagine just getting $1 from 13 million people. That's $13 million.
Yes.
So opportunity, I believe, has great potential. But the world is portraying Haiti as a very poor country.
Yeah.
What you're saying is that there's a lot of potential. It doesn't have to be the way it is. It's not exactly the way it is.
No.
It takes us to come, it takes the people of Haiti to come together.
Yeah. One thing we have to do, Elder Simon, as I told you before, they said we are poor. I can say yes because I understand poverty. It's absence of cohesion. Since you stop create stuff, you will be poor. And then it's not the country and how I can say, the country still have more potential because we don't do nothing. All the resources here, because we don't create, we don't, you know, the people don't want to create nothing. We become poor. Okay, I accept. But I can say it's not a poor country. We have so many potential, so many resources. We have a lot of resources. We have so many things we can do. And also I want to tell to my people, don't think everywhere they get their own problems. But what they do, they always try to resolve problems.
That's it.
We cannot let our problems accumulate. We don't want to resolve nothing. Like by miracles, everything will resolve. We have to pay times to resolve our problems. We have to pay time to take one problem to find the solution for it. And then we have to pay, because my people, I feel they want to have to find things prepared, not working for it. But we have to pay time right now because our ancestor, our grandfather, they do stuff. If you visit an Haiti, you will see so many stuff those our ancestors build. Great stuff. But we can, my generation, I think, yes, we fall, but we can come back since we understand, we use our mind, and then it's a work, but we have to work, we have to continue to work, and then do stuff, and then to help others, and then stop think negative stuff about your country also, because so many people always think and think negative stuff. Me, I'm in Haiti for 6 years. You know me. You know I was in Turks.
Yes, I know.
Always traveling in Haiti before, because I always traveling twice or per year.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
twice a year.
I believe in God. I believe in what He put inside of me. And then I never scared nothing.
Yeah.
And then I don't travel, I don't have security like people do some, because I drive in my car, I do my stuff. What I want to do something, I have positive mindset.
Yeah, that's it.
I wasn't lost. I have a positive mindset because based on Bible, when you think negative stuff, you can create negative stuff.
You got that right. Negative.
But when you have a positive mindset,
you become what you think. Yes.
yes, you become what. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's my people need to learn also, because sometimes they try to take small tough stuff to but I want them to have a positive mindset that other country do, other citizens do. They always think positive stuff for their country.
Yeah.
They always think great and good stuff for their country. We have to come back there and then to start to rebuild. And that will give you opportunity also to come and then to say, okay, I have to do some stuff in my country. You believe in God, you believe in yourself, you believe, you think positively, you can do it. And then you find people who have same mindset with you, positive mindset. We have some people who waiting for people to come to do stuff. We have some people who want to see great and good stuff. And then we can come together to do that.
Yeah. Because I always, I think there's no place like home. And so I don't know why a lot of people rather be in a place where they legal. No, I'm just saying, there's no place like your own home place. And there are a lot of people who are here illegally and they're just hiding, they're just running away. To me, they're better off being in Haiti rather than being in Turks and Caicos or anywhere else. Because if you're in Haiti, you're free, you're in your own country. But when you're in Turks and Caicos, you don't have a work permit, you're illegal, you're running and running. You might as well return to Haiti and be free and make a difference in your country.
Yeah, but some people always think they will be much better outside.
I know. Well, this is the whole purpose of this video, is to encourage people, to inspire people, to don't leave Haiti, and those that have left to return home. Now, before we close, there was a recent article. We have a Haitian Consulate in Turks and Caicos. And in one of the articles, they stated that they will try and work with the government to reduce the sloops from coming here. What do you think the Haitian Consulate could do to help the Turks and Caicos Islands and to help the Haitians? What do you think they can do?
But basically, they have to work in education, as I said.
Same thing.
Secondly, they have to go in the point. They have to go because they have a special point. The people organize the loops. Are you with me?
Yes.
They have special point. The people organize the loops. Like for to leave Haiti to go Turks, the people who organize the loops supposed to be in the north part, because it's the north part who close to Turks. We have people, we have police with boat in the ocean, but sometimes the people who organize the loops, they pay, they pay money and then to let them pass. It's a serious problem. It's a serious matter. We have to see it. They are police, and then they have to work also to let the people who organize to watch or to watch the people who organize those stuff, because I tell you, to organize a loops to come in talks, they have to organize in the north part, especially in Cape. Let me say in the Cape, because they cannot go in south. They cannot go in south. If you go in south, you have to go in Jamaica. You have to go somewhere else.
Okay,
and
so
then
the northern part is close to the Turks.
Yeah, the north part, it's close to Turks.
Okay.
When they organize the loops, they organize in that part.
Okay. And to me, there are people in Turks and Caicos who's working with them. Because when the sloops arrive,
yeah, they have some people, it's something they organize, but I can say for the Haitian government, we have responsibility. Everybody have to be responsible, because it's not nice to let people go in people country like that illegally. No. I was in talks. I saw what is going on. I see how people sometimes, live in the bushes, how they become, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice for the country, because
it also creates tension between the citizens because we already outnumbered. In Turks and Caicos, we're already outnumbered.
Yes.
There are more Haitians here than Turks and Caicos Islanders. And so there's a tension and we get frustrated, we get fed up. It's not that we don't like them. I think we just get fed up with the process.
But based on that also, we need leaders. We need people in government who are supposed to be responsible. As I said, it's one of my points. It was one of my points when I put myself to run for senator, because with a law, we can promote a law when they find people who leave the country illegally. We have to promote that when you leave the country illegally.
So have some laws in place.
When they send you back, if they find you in place to let people stop leaving the country, because it's not good for our country too. Because the people who organize the loops, they don't tell the people the truth.
Yeah.
They get people money for nothing.
Yeah, that is true. It's a business for
they
some
risk
people.
Their lives. That's why I read that. Yeah, it's a business for some people they doing, and then all those kinds of stuff. We have to organize. The two countries need to work together.
Yeah.
But the Asian people, the Asian government, we have to get people who have responsibility to say, okay, but I see it like that. We have to put laws in place to let the people know when they get you, you leave the country legally.
They can deal
all
with
the stuff. When you come back, you will not be free. They will get you in prison. You have to pay, to make them, go slowly until we can.
That's a good initiative. So basically, you're saying that if someone leaves illegally, when they return, you should imprison them, and something like that. Let's punish them. Yeah. Well,
yes, like punishment to
discourage them from doing it again. Gotcha.
Yeah, discourage them.
Well, Pastor Victor, I just want to, take this opportunity to thank you very much for allowing me to interview. And I don't know if you have anything else you want to add, but I just want to say I'm very thankful for this time. I enjoyed this conversation, and I do hope that the people watching this show will be encouraged to return to Haiti, and those that haven't left, that they'll remain in Haiti. And like you say, one of the key things is unity. If the people of Haiti can come together, they can make a lot of difference in their country. There's a great potential. Haiti has a lot of natural resources. There are a lot of other things that they could do to come together. And I love the initiative that you mentioned, you know, with people pooling their money together. And when they pool their money together, they could create businesses, they could create opportunities, they create jobs, and they don't have to be depending on, you know, foreign investors to come to Haiti to make a difference when they themselves could do it themselves. And they need to have some hope. And I believe that's part of the problem, is that they don't have any hope and they're being so taunted by what people are seeing on the outside. So thank you very much, Pastor Victor. And I wish you and Manishka and the children a wonderful time in Haiti as you continue to spread the word of God, as you continue to build businesses. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, brother.
All right.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Thanks.